Well, this is the first time I've ever done a two-part video, but before we do the video, let me do something real quick. Oh man, I'm so disorganized. So unprofessional right now. I just now remember when I watched the last part of the last video that all the turning I was doing was like really distracting, so try to do this a little better. Anyways, back to what I was doing. Human Centipede. This is the UK Steelbook. This has got part 1 and 2. I think, yeah, part 1 and 2. It's region locked. I don't have an all-region Blu-ray player, so whatever. Garden of Love. Olaf Ittenbach. So I haven't seen Garden of Love, so I don't know if it's extreme, but with it being Ittenbach, I'm sure it's got some gore in it. Bermudos. Yeah, pretty fucking nasty, man. I mean, there's some gory shit in that. I know it's like, it's kind of overlooked, and a lot of hardcore fans don't talk about, old Ittenbach stuff, but it's still pretty fucking out there, especially for the time. But anyways, Beyond the Limits. And I just now discovered Olaf Ittenbach, like, not too long ago. And then my buddy Marko, who sent me Sallow, was like, hey, you want some Ittenbach movies? And I was like, yeah, send them my way. So we worked out a little trade, and I sent him like a fucking package full of shit, and he sent me a package full of shit, and it turned out to be a package full of gold because there's Olaf Ittenbach, man, Steelbook, fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre hardbox, all kinds of goodies. But anyways, Olaf Ittenbach's No Reason. I have not watched this yet, but yeah, I've seen pretty much all the gore scenes out of it, and pretty fucking brutal, I have to say. I was pretty impressed. It's Olaf Ittenbach, so the effects are awesome. But anyways, Black Pass, another Ittenbach movie. This is actually his first film. Yeah, this was a wonderful little experience for that film. Heavy on the atmosphere, man, and some great gore at the end that I didn't see coming. The Burning Moon, another one that, man, towards the end, it just fucking goes like balls of the fucking wall. But yeah, if you haven't checked out Ittenbach, which I know a lot of you guys who are watching these videos have, but you can suck my dick because I'm just now getting started, and I'm going to talk about the shit that I got. So, Ms. Pool sent me this Ittenbach set. I believe it's a German Ittenbach set, but it's got Chain Reaction, Legion of the Dead, Chain Reaction, and Garden of Love. And I've seen Legion of the Dead, and that shit's fucking ridiculously stupid, but it was kind of fun, the backstory behind it's even kind of funnier than the film itself. But anyways, House on the Edge of the Park, where you get to see David Hess be just a complete fucking scumbag. And I got this like super fucking cheap. I was stoked to get it. Next up is, of course, you guys know about all this. I'm not showing you anything fucking new. Your job now is to comment down below and show me some new shit. I posted on BTU earlier, and my fucking post got like 80-something comments with people just blowing my shit up with the movies I need to buy, so my wallet's already drained for this week, but it looks like it's going to be drained the next couple of weeks. Anyways, August Underground. Yeah, man, I have to say, whenever I first watched this movie, I was quite impressed. I believe it was July 4th last year, 4th of July, because I was going out to ride Sea-Doos, and I was like, oh man, it just came in the mail, and my boss was like, hey man, you want to go ride Sea-Doos? And I was like, yeah, give me 2 hours and I'll be there. And I popped in August Underground, and I went and rode Sea-Doos, and the entire time I was thinking about August Underground. It was fucking awesome, and I instantly went home and ordered Mortal and Penance, and yeah, that's what's up next. That's what's next. Mortem. It was nasty. It was a nasty fucking film, but it was my least favorite of the trilogy. I know a lot of people go, what, man, it was the fucking best, but to me, I thought Penance was the best. Tattooed Doorman, shout out to Tattooed Doorman, you're the fucking shit, man. Really appreciate the invite on the chat room the other day. That shit was fun, man. But anyways, back to Penance. He had made the comment that the film looked too clean and too well done, and I went back with the whole mindset of, well, if this same set of people have been recording themselves doing this over a period of time, first off, the people they killed, they would have got better camera equipment, you would think, that you would somehow come along, some path where it could possibly lead you to better equipment and or money to buy better equipment, and you'd perfect your craft a little better, so things would look cleaner. Your edits or your video would look better, So it's 50-50, however you want to look at it. But I really like Penance, man. The demise of the lead character is just, it's a beautiful demise to watch on film, I thought anyways. But anyways, next up, some more shit you already fucking know about, Necromantic. Of course, this is the release from Greece because they were fucking dirt cheap. This one's actually, it's fucking weird because this is the actual real disc. It's a real, factory pressed disc. This one is a DVD-R, and this one has subtitles. This one does not. And this is like a printed fucking thing. So it's basically a bootleg. But I didn't know. And I ordered it. And I waited like 2.5 weeks on that shit. And I'm not getting rid of it. You can suck my dick. But this is Necromantic 2. And this is a legitimate release. All the way through. It's legitimate as can be. It's made to look like the ripoff of the Barrel release. But, in my opinion. But, like I said, I paid legitimate money for it, and it's got a legitimate disc in it, the first Necromantic, so I'm not getting rid of it, even if it is a printed fucking sleeve. It just looks printed to me. I could be wrong on that. Live feed. I'm sorry for rambling, guys, but like I said, I'm a little stoned, so. Deadwood Park. Don't know nothing about this film. I just know that I was up at my DVD store, and I was looking through, and I was like, shit. $1.95, shit. $2.95, shit. Then I came across something and I saw Eric Stanza, and I was like, man, I just watched Scrapbook the other day and that shit was intense. And I was like, Deadwood Park. And it was like $8, and I pulled it up on Amazon, and it was a little bit cheaper on there, but I would have to wait on it, so I was like, I'll pay $2 or $3 to be able to go home and watch it right now. So I still haven't watched it, so I probably could have ordered it and it would have been here like today or tomorrow, or probably earlier than that, because I bought this last week. And but yeah, I wanted it at my house like right then and there after I saw Eric Stanza's name on it, so whatever. Next up is Dream Home. I didn't know if I should put this one in the category, and then my buddy Nick over at What I'm Watching, if you guys haven't subscribed to that channel, the link will be down below. So will the Facebook page. He's an awesome fucking reviewer. But yeah, Dream Home, he said, you need to check that movie out. And I was like, man, I actually on that movie didn't know if I should put it in my list of movies that I consider disturbing, violent, or hardcore. And he was like, no, dude, that movie's definitely fucking hardcore with the kills. And I was like, you know what, come to think about it, it is pretty fucking hardcore, and it's a beautiful movie in my opinion. I know I use that word a lot, but when something really impresses me, it's beautiful to me because it's art. It's beautiful art, you know what I mean? But anyways, Calvary, or The Ordeal, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm pretty sure that's probably not how you pronounce it, but I've heard, some good things about it. So I heard it's kind of weird and freaky towards the end. But Martyrs, yeah, I really did like this movie, but I definitely did not think it lived up to the hype. Of course, the backslashing scene with the straight razor looks like it would fucking hurt pretty bad. But Imprint, Takashi Miike, have not watched this. Have seen some pretty fucked up little shit from it, but I'm sure it's not gonna blow my mind because, like I've said before, I know there's some fucked up shit out there. But then you have Living Doll. I didn't know if I should add that one in there, but the way I look at it, this movie and the intent behind this movie is pretty gruesome, and the effects on the decomposing corpse is great, and the intent, or the they imply a whole lot of necrophilia throughout the movie. And there's a border where you don't know if he has crossed over that line yet, where necrophilia is actually taking place, but you always get that vibe that, yeah, it's already happened a couple of times. But it's left to your imagination, which I really did like that. But anyways, Visions of Suffering by, what is that, Andrei Iskanov. I'm pretty sure I fucking butchered that like crazy, but, yeah, and then, of course, like I showed you to begin with, Silo. 120 Days of Sodom. And I've had this on Blu-ray, but I got rid of the Blu-ray because, man, it looks great. I watched the Blu-ray, the Criterion, and it was okay, whatever. But this shit right here, man, is the shit. And it's fucking heavy as hell. But anyways, guys, like I said, if you haven't subscribed to the folks I shouted out in the video, Tattooeddoorman, Nick over at What I'm Watching, Beneath the Underground, they're a great group of guys over on Facebook. I spent like the last 3 or 4 hours on my phone just chatting with everybody, and it's like that pretty much every day because it's like family. But anyways, like I said, thank you Tattoo Dorman for the invite the other night. That shit was funny as hell. Sorry if I offended you in any way, and you know, I'm always going to be a dumbass, so you just have to get over that. But I do appreciate that, and I appreciate the shout out in your video. If you haven't subscribed to Nick over at What I'm Watching, definitely go do so. Man is he's a very excellent reviewer. He's becoming one of my favorites on YouTube, and I think he'd be one of you guys' favorites. So definitely go check him out. I hope I didn't forget anybody. I think I covered everybody. Marko, I'll put his link down below. Great guy. He's pretty much all over the place with his movies. He likes everything. He likes to be entertained, and I understand that. But right now, like I said in the first video, my focus is on the extreme shit. So if there's anything you think I'm missing from my collection, which is thousands upon thousands of films, leave me links down below so I can get those films ordered whenever I possibly can, because I've blown like probably $250 this week. Which is horrible because that's, you know, I won't make much more than that this week. But it happens. You guys know how it goes. You get addicted to something and you just fucking feed into it. But anyways, guys, this is Jack Bateman. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the guys down below. Stay sick and fucked. Peace.